UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Song. Confident picks. Now, we made the video a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Not too sure when it was. It was probably around 3 days ago. And these were our confident picks. Had Joseph Pfeiffer number one at 85%, Daniel Zellhuber at 75% as our super confident pick of the card, and our confident pick of the card. Our slight leans had Trevin Giles, they had Anthony Hernandez, Pat Sabatini, Corey Sandhagen, Jillian Robertson, and Tanner Boser. Those were these slightly confident picks, which means a little bit more can put them into the confident picks category, but a little bit of a stock going down, just a little bit less, would put them right in that slight lean category. So they're kind of right in the middle of being confident picks and being slight leans. And then we had Gregory Rodriguez, Javid Bashara, Andre Fili, Cameron Van Camp, Denis Gomez, and Aspen Alad. And I was looking at this whole card, this UFC Fight Night, whatever it is, Corey Sandhagen versus Song Yadong, and I was looking at where my confidence was, our percentage confidence on a lot of these guys, and I want to rearrange a little bit of what I put originally a few days ago. So Daniel Zellhuber at 75% right there. I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him to about an 80%. Actually, let's go 79%. So 80% and above would constitute a super confident pick in my opinion. So Daniel Zellhuber with a little bit more, it's just the grappling, the wrestling, his UFC debut makes it a little bit interesting. So we're going to increase my confidence for Daniel Zellhuber, but not fully crazy increase it to where we're going to have him as a super confident pick. Because there still is that chance that he could go out there and not be as good of a grappler or wrestler as Trey Ogden, but I think he should definitely win. We're also going to move Pat Sabatini up a little bit. That's one where I was having trouble. I was like, is that a little bit too low for Pat Sabatini? Is that a little bit too high for Pat Sabatini? But I think he deserves to be a little bit higher than a few of the other guys on this list. I think the ranking wise where he's at kind of makes sense at 64% confidence for Pat Sabatini. That doesn't really strike me as that bad of a place to put Pat Sabatini. But I've been watching some film on Pat. I've been watching some interviews from Pat Sabatini saying he's gonna go out there, put on the pressure, and outstrike Damon Jackson in this fight. And I've gotten a little bit more confident in him. So I'm actually going to move Pat Sabatini to a solid 68%, moving him above Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. So our confidence is going up a little bit on these guys. Anthony Hernandez, my confidence is going to go up just a little bit to 67%. Corey Sandhagen, I'm going to be dead honest with you. This one went down. This one definitely went down right here. And it's going to actually be... We're going to go 60.5%. I think my confidence for Corey Sandhagen has gone down a little bit. Ever since I made the first confident picks video, my Corey Sandhagen confidence has gone down just a little bit. And I think he's going to be my second most slightly confident pick of the card. So we made a few moves here. We moved Daniel Zellhuber a little bit up. We moved Pat Sabatini up a little bit. Anthony Hernandez up. We moved Corey Sandhagen a little bit down on the list right there. And then we're going to move Joseph Pfeiffer up a little bit as well to a solid 90%. I'm quite confident on Joseph Pfeiffer to win that fight. And then the other move that we're gonna make on the confident picks here is gonna be with Tanner Boser. We're gonna move him from the slightly confidence and put him in the slight leans. I don't think he should be that confident. And I was thinking about it. Yes, he's gonna be the better striker, but he did recently lose a fight to Ilir Latifi, where he was kind of taken down, out wrestled, out grappled, and things like that. So I don't know. It's a tough one for Tanner Boser right there. I don't know if he should be as high as 60%, so I'm gonna move him down a little bit to the slight lean category of 58%. Slight leans are anything from 50% to 59.9%. And then Gregory Rodriguez, That one we're gonna keep the same. I mean, it's a slight lean for Gregory. I'm not gonna go up on my confidence for Gregory Rodriguez, but it's one of those where it's in a weird place because Chidi definitely has a good shot to win. It really comes down to the game plan of Gregory Rodriguez. What is Gregory gonna go out there and do? Is he gonna go out there and just strike with Chidi and Joe Kwani and have a bad fight IQ here? You never know. It's freaking Gregory Rodriguez. We saw him fight Armand Petrosian, and he did not have a good game plan, so you never know with him. But for Javid Basharat, we're going to move him up a little bit. Not too much, just 2 percentage points. I've watched a little bit more film on him as well, and I think he's just a far more technical striker. So we're going to move him up just barely right above Gregory Rodriguez there. Andre Fili, Bill Algeo. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to move him below Cameron Van Camp, and we're going to put him at a solid 52.5%. So we're going to move Andre Fili below Cameron Van Camp right there, which is one of my underdogs. We have 3 underdogs on the card: Cameron Van Camp, Gregory Rodriguez, and Denise Gomez, none of which are confident picks or even slightly confident picks. They're all just slight leans. That's exactly where they should be, to be honest with you. And then we're going to increase Cameron a little bit as well to 54%. Yeah, Angie Feely's right about there. Denise Gomez, that's right where she should be. Aspen Ladd, let's go a little bit lower. I'm going to be dead honest with you. Let's go a little bit lower than that. 50.1%. Weird fight in that bantamweight division. So this is the updated version. I can check what we had before then, but I think I can remember what we did. Off the top of my head, we moved Joseph Pfeiffer up about 5% from where he was before, so we got even more confident on Joseph Pfeiffer. For Daniel Zellhuber, we upped them about 4 percentage points. So we're getting a little bit more confident on Daniel Zellhuber as well. Let's actually keep him 89% because once I get above 90%, 90% and above, I start to get super confident on them, and that's going to be the super confident category, and I don't think Pfeiffer is going to get all the way up there. Pat Sabatini, we moved him up a few percentage points on that one. Anthony Hernandez, we moved them up a few percentage points. Jillian, we kept the same. We moved Corey Sandhagen down a few spots just because Yedong Song has that power advantage and can very well go out there and use that to edge him out of decision. Bozer, we moved down a little bit from the slightly confidence to the slight leans. Javid Basharat, we moved up a few percentage points. Gregory Rodriguez, we kept him the same. Van Camp, we moved them up a little bit. Andre Fili, we moved them down. And Aspen Ladd, we moved her down as much as we could. To be quite honest with you, at 50.1%. But that is the updated UFC Fight Night Sandhagen versus Song confident picks. This is what we got as of right now. But put your confident picks down below. Who you got as your super confident picks, which is in that range of 80% to 90%. We'll write that one right here. 80% to 90%. Or I guess you can say to 89%, but yeah, 89.9%. The confident picks are anywhere between 70 and 80%, or I guess 70% to 79.9%. That's going to be the confident picks category. Let's bold those ones out a little bit as well. Slightly confident, you guys know what that is. 60% to 70% confidence. 60% to 69.9%. And I think we already did this slightly. So those are our updated confident picks for this UFC fight. And I put your thoughts down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Whatever the case may be. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.